Hey, welcome back to that 70s Card Show Basement Tapes number 63. That's a 6. That's a 3. 6 is divisible by 3. Don't know where we're going from there, but we are going to talk about some 1956 cards in episode 63 here. These are the 1956 Topps Roundup cards. That's round hyphen up. Roundup, you say, what could that possibly mean? Okay, it is the mid 60s. And as we learned from a few episodes ago, there are tens of millions of televisions and radio sets now available to all kids. And people are starting to get their screen time in. Boys, girls, children of all ages are glued to the boob tube and looking at things on TV. Company like Topps is not going to sit back and just let that happen without getting involved. So Topps gets us going here with some 1956 Topps roundups. Of course, Westerns are big, all that stuff. So we are going to capitalize on a little bit of that Western history with this Topps roundup set. I have 24 of these cards, and they're fun. They're a little randy. With perhaps threats of violence, but a fun set nonetheless. Let's look at what Beckett says. 80 cards total in this set, $6.20 average value for a total value of $496. So that's what the stats zone says. The header lines in Beckett OPG says a complete set of 80 will cost you between $1,000 and $2,000. So somebody's calculus is off there. $496 total value, but the set goes for between $1,000 and $2,000. There's 1 cent packs, there's 5 cent packs, there's all sorts of fun stuff. Let's see what other than it being produced by Topps, that's the information we get from Beckett OPG. Let's see what TCDB says. TCDB will tell us this is the R712-3 1956 Topps roundup set. It's 56, so they're bigger cards, 2 5/8 by 3 3/4. Let's look at some of the packaging, as the ladies say. Look at that box. Western roundup picture card, bubblegum, 1 cent packs, 5 cent packs. No need to deviate from that. And then Topps hobby cards. The packs have a cowboy slinging 2 guns for the 1 cent packs, and the 5 cent packs have a different cowboy slinging 2 guns. And you were either on the good side or the bad side. Nobody knows which side was which. But again, we're selling bubble gum here, according to the back wrapper. Topps Chewing Gum Inc., manufacturer, Brooklyn, New York, made and printed in the USA. But it's interesting because there's also clearly says, again, our favorite ingredients: gum-based sugars, corn syrup flavor, and U.S. certified color. Content: 1 slab bubblegum plus picture cards, made and distributed by OPG, London, Ontario, Canada, under license with Topps Chewing Gum, Brooklyn, New York, printed in USA. So we had our OPGs. That really slipped in unannounced into this episode. But we also had our Topps. Obviously, OPG would license from Topps starting sometime there in the 50s. The side of this box looks pretty incredible if you don't ask me. We got Calamity Jane, Jesse James, Bill Hickok, Buffalo Bill, Wyatt Earp, Geronimo, Daniel Boone, Kit Carson. They're all there. And let's see in the gallery of cards what we have to offer here. All painted, various scenes of action and achievement. In Wild Bill Hickok card number 1's case, he's getting a 5-star Badger pinned to his left chest. The Indians getting a bad rap here. Wells Fargo getting some free advertisement on card number 2. But Wild Bill Hickok was after everybody. Cougars, Indians, apparently people that like to have campfires. There was all sorts of Wild Bill Hickok crazy quick shooting happening and stuff like that. So we got Wild Bill Hickok, and then we segue into Calamity Jane. She's crazy on the plains there. Again, the Indians are attacking, apparently. Really inappropriate, obviously, in this day and age, but all sorts of shenanigans back then in the horse draw and the carriage. Buffalo Bill makes an appearance, starting our card number 21. So we're just talking about a series of subsets making up one bigger set to celebrate the peoples of the 19th century, whether real or imagined. Wyatt Earp is there, all that fun stuff. So let's see if we can go to a card. Again, there's 80 of these bad boys and girls. Let's talk about Jesse James. Jesse James has some cards here. He gets a cruel beating by some folks in uniform. He's raiding other things. He's in a crossfire. Of course, Jesse James robbed a lot of people. And if you ever saw the Brady Bunch, you would know that he was not the legend he should be portrayed to be. Jesse James, card 51, number 1 of 10 Jesse James cards. Jesse James was the world's most famous desperado. His trail of robbery and bloodshed struck terror throughout the West. He might have been different if not for the Civil War. During the war, Union soldiers came to the James farm, the James's farm. They accused Jesse's father of hiding spies. When the troops left, Mrs. James cut her man down. I guess they hung old Pa James. And they saw young Jesse and decided to have some fun. Not quite sure what's happening there, but Jesse got a cruel beating apparently in card number 52, and they let us know that at the bottom of card 51. There's a set of cowboy boots with spurs. There is all sorts of crazy stuff in this set. So wonderful little piece of Americana there, hearkening back to 100 years prior or so, where the Wild West certainly was wild. And the Indians apparently were running crazy on the plains with tomahawks. And anyway, we probably know better now. So that's it. That's your 80 card. 1956 Topps Roundup R712-33333.